What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MarkyXXV. I'm back, and I know I'm sorry. I know I was supposed to post this story time video like a couple of days ago, but I know I'm about to be on it. But the thing is, why I'm not posting how I say I'm gonna post is because I got a job, so like they be working my ass off. Like I be there constantly, but I'm on my day off or whatever. And yeah, so this video gonna be about my story time. This is gonna be my first story time, and this story time is gonna be about my my worst day ever. Like my worst day ever. It's actually 2 days, cause like all this happened within 2 days. Like, and then basically this is like the worst summer ever too. But I can't get all into that. I'll put that into another story time. But I'm gonna just tell y'all this now. This summer, this happened like 3 or 4 summers ago. Like I was grounded the whole summer, and that's a story time coming up. Like y'all gonna like that shit. Like I already told my friends at school about it. They already want me to do a story time on it, so they already know what I'm talking about. But alright, so this story time is basically about the worst days of my life. But so it starts off like this. So me and my mom was talking about getting a new computer for the house and whatever. I'm like, okay. And then we woke up the next morning around 9:30. We went to go get a new computer. So we go to Best Buy and we just looking around. We looking at Macs, Windows, all these different types of computers, until we came up to this one computer. It was like a touchscreen Windows computer. Like my mom fell in love with the computer. So we talking to the guy, whatever. He like boo boo bop 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 bop. We talking about all this shit. I didn't give a fuck about it. But we talking about all this stuff. She get the insurance. This is another factor. He asked my mom if she wanted insurance on the computer, and she was like no, cause we never broke anything expensive in the house. So she was like, nah, we don't need that. So then after she filled out all the paperwork, and then we bought the computer. So now we walking around the store, we looking for like stuff for the computer, like a mouse pad or whatever, and we end up buying like like this little glass cleaner for the screen and all this stuff, and a new keyboard. So I'm like, yo, like mom, can we hurry up and get to the house? Like I don't got none of my stuff, so I'm just pumped. Like I'm hyped as a bitch. Like I'm like turned. Like I'm so hyped because we getting this computer. Cause like it was like mid-summer, and like the whole summer I had nothing. Like my mom took my phone, my TV, my game, all that. So I'm like hyped. So we get to the house, and my mom was like, well, go out. She about to go out. She's like about to go out. She like go upstairs, hook up the computer, and get it running. And I was like, well, after I do that, can I play on it? She was like, yeah, I don't care. So I hooked everything up to the Wi-Fi, you know, all that shit you gotta do when you get a new computer. I'm like, let's go. So I'm playing games. I'm on YouTube or whatever, watching videos, just playing games, just like bored. I'm like stupid bored. So I'm like, damn, I thought this computer was gonna be fun. So I was like, yo, I haven't watched porn in a long ass time. I'm like, I'm about to watch some fucking porn. I'm like, I delete the history and all that. I'm like, bet. So I guess my mom put like a block on that shit or something. Cause like every time I typed in a video, that joint would not let me go. Like it just wouldn't let me go. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'ma just download something. I'm like, I'ma just download it. So first I went to the little app store. What is it called? Like Google Chrome or some shit like that. It's like an app store for like Windows shit. I went to the app store. I got that little calculator app. It's like you can put stuff in there that you don't want nobody to see because they think it's a calculator. Who clicks on the calculator? So I'm downloading hella videos, like hella porn videos. I'm just downloading that shit. So then I get to watching it, you know, boop bop, did all that, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. So I'm like chilling. So then my mom come back home, she playing on the computer, like she working on the computer and stuff. And that's all this, and my mom like, what if she clicked on that damn calculator app? I'm like, alright, bet. So the next day, like I ended up falling asleep because I was bored, still had nothing. I'm like, alright, no, I skipped the part. Alright, so this is the second. This is why the first reason why it was the worst 2 days. So I'm like, Mom, can I go outside? It's like 7:30, like in the afternoon, and we all outside. She was like, yeah. So we all outside chilling, playing basketball. Like everybody chilling or whatever. And like after I'm outside for a while, it get to like 10:30, and all my friends like, yo, let's play Ding Dong Ditch. I'm like, yo, I gotta go inside cause I'm already grounded or whatever. I gotta go back inside. Everybody like, Marky, stop being a bitch, stop being a bitch. I'm like, you know, I'm not no bitch. So like, I'm like, bet, let's go. We playing Ding Dong Ditch, and this is like in my old neighborhood. Like this neighborhood was big as I don't know what. It's like 3 neighborhoods put into one. So this one, like me and this dude named Will, we was like tight, like we was like bros, but he moved or whatever. So me and him go first. We run, bang, 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 knocked on the door, out, we all out. So after that, we playing Ding Dong Ditch for like an hour. Now, time is just going past, I'm like, damn, I got my phone, I don't know what time it is. I feel like we only been playing for like an hour. That was why. It was like 3 fucking hours, we was playing. So then we go to this one dude house. I think his name was Mr. Steven. I think that's his name. Like, he was like the Grinch of the neighborhood. Like, nobody fucked with him. So I'm like, they like, Marquis, you gotta do his door. I was like, hell no, never. We'll never do it. He was like, you a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch. I'm like, stop playing with me. So you know I'm no bitch once again. So I'm running. And they was like, you know what, nigga knock on his door. I was like, yo, wow. So I'm halfway in the street, I'm like running, boop, 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 boop. I'm running. I get there, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And I start kicking on this man's door. So we all scattered, like, and then this is the part that killed me, man. I'm running, and like it's like this little ledge. It's like this little gate. It was like a little gate, like in the front of his driveway. So I'm running, and I'm not even thinking about it. Like I just like boom, tripped. I tripped over the gate. He came outside with this little handgun, and like all my friends scattered. It was like 20 of us. They scattered, and this man called the cops. So now the cops is in the neighborhood. I didn't fail. He didn't see me. He already told him. He knows what I look like. I'm like, damn, bro. So now it's like 3 cops rolling around the neighborhood, and they end up finding us. So me and Will and these other dudes we were with end up hopping this little fence, and it's like this huge pond. It's this huge pond, and like it is like these little logs in the middle. So we running across on there, and the cops just flash like the car light on us. I'm like, bro, he don't see me. So I'm running, and then I end up slipping. Could not swim at the time. So I'm in this bitch drowning, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm in this bitch drowning. So this man hopped out. The cop hopped out the car, ran, helped me. This is where it gets bad, bro. This is like the worst of the worst. So he put me in the back of the squad car. This man takes me home. Notice, I thought we was only playing for like an hour. So now it's about 3 o'clock. My mom had already called the cops. She was like, yo, where's my son? Where's my son? So now, home, on the doorbell, I'm shaking. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, it's over. Like, it's done for me. Like, nothing else. Like, I'm just done. So I'm like, damn. My mom beat the shit out of me. Like, she beat the shit out of me that whole night. She was just whooping my ass. And then I got, like, we had to go to court and all that for, like, running from the police and shit. Damn as fuck. But, alright, so now, after that, it's the morning time now. All that's over with. I got my ass beat. Alright, like, she was just on my ass. Like, hopped in the shower, boop, 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 beat my ass in the shower, beat my ass when I got out of the shower. All that. She was on my ass. So now, this is the next day. Early as fuck. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I hear my door open. My damn grandma, my damn uncle, and then my other uncle and my aunt just standing around me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just looking at these niggas. So they like talking to me about what I did that night. Well, earlier, basically that day, because, 12 o'clock, boop, 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 ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, so he like, hey, I'm looking around me. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So then my uncle started yelling at me. Like, my uncle, this nigga swole as a bitch. Like, this nigga crazy. He's just looking at me. I'm like, it's a wrap. Like, he's looking at me. I'm like, it's a wrap, though. Like, I'm dead. So Somebody put out a belt. I don't know who the fuck put out a belt. These niggas tag team my ass with a belt. Like, they in my ass. Like, boom, boom, boom. So, I got my ass beat for like a good 30 minutes by everybody. And then got this long lecture talk. So, now, later this day, my mom like, while all these ads keep popping up on my screen, on the new computer, I'm like, I don't know. She's like, get in the car, we going back to Best Buy. I'm like, oh shit, it's the porn. I know it's the porn. So I'm like, fuck. So we get the computer there. The guy starts to like look through the computer. And I'm like, Mom, can I walk around the store? She was like, no, stay at right here. I was like, fuck. So my mom like, he was like, why is there 2 calculator apps? I'm like, oh my god, it's a wrap. So you know with the calculator app, you get the little passcode you get to put in. Like, once you click on it, he was like, ma'am, do you know the password? Like, he found the app, clicked on it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sitting here shaking. I'm like, Mom, you sure I can go? She was like, no, fuck no, you gonna stay right here. I'm like, it's really a wrap. So then, I'm just sitting here shaking, bro. I start to put in the code, and I'm just looking at my mom. Started putting the code. I was like, Jesus. The code was 7555.